Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. It's time for another normal game sent in by you, the fans, to patreon.com/LikeTV. It's where you can give us a few of the dollars so that we can buy more groceries, and you can send in StarCraft games so that we can attempt to know what's going on. It's another 2v2, Mr. Maximus Black.
We're getting a lot of 2v2s.
We've had a lot of 2v2s, and the first one we got was fantastic. The second one was an absolute 5-alarm fire for one of the two teams. With the
hallucination,
the classic trip and balls build coming into play, the Lag TV Perennial Holiday Classic.
Yeah,
Mr. Maximus Black.
Yeah,
hit me up with the sound of making a spaghetti sauce, but being particularly flamboyant about it. Perfect. Down here in the bottom left-hand side, we have Saucy Meat Man. And below that, we have Cactus. We also have up here the other team, Basanti, and the Liberator himself.
Liberator, and he's playing Terran, rightfully so.
The one and only Liberator.
2v2. Big shout out and a thank you to Samuel, who's a $5 Patreon supporter.
$5 holla!
If you guys want to send in games, y'all know where to do it. Patreon.com/LikeTV. Link is in the description of the bridge. And we've got, in case you don't know, we've got some charity events coming. First one, June 1st. Make sure to check it out. And check out our damn podcast.
You should do that.
It's on the come up right now.
It is.
It's on the come up.
That's right. Started from the bottom, and now we're cracking 5K.
Hey, that's the dream.
We're on the way back up.
We're on the way back up.
Still a ways to go to get back to 100K, though.
Well, that'll never happen ever again. But hey, you know what? Hey,
you never know.
Actually, you just never know.
You just never know.
Maybe Joe Rogan will, promote our podcast or something.
Yeah, totally. Yes.
That'll definitely happen.
That's definitely a reality that could happen.
No. All right. Well, StarCraft really isn't happening right now.
Not at the moment. This is the second quasi-standard 2v2 now.
Nothing was standard about the last game.
Well, the build. I mean, they didn't cheese technically.
I know. There's no fast cheesing.
Yes.
But damn, the game was not.
No, it was
normal.
not standard. No,
it was not.
It was definitely not standard to do the trip and balls build, especially in a 2v2. But it paid off.
Yep.
Paid in dividends.
Ooh. I didn't even notice this.
Oh, well,
Ghost Academy.
Hello there, Ghost Academy. Are we going to get a little bit of nuke action?
Yes, of course.
Out of that beauty.
There's a good luck, have fun there from Liberator as he's going to take out Saucy Meat Man's Overlord.
Saucy.
She's going down, Jimmy Brown.
And it's gone. Now, not before that Overlord managed to see the Ghost Academy.
Yep. He knows what's happening.
I mean, if you're going to build a Ghost Academy, why not just hide it somewhere?
Yeah, you'd think you just wouldn't put it like in your main area of the base. I mean, there's a lot of different... Hell, you could have put it back here. It would have just taken a long time for them to get there.
Literally anywhere. Other than where he put that, and had a way higher probability chance of keeping that tech, hidden. We're going for a number 2, because if you're gonna have one nuke,
well,
you better have 2.
You can't just have one. It's like a Lay's chip.
Exactly.
You just can't have one.
Exactly.
When was the last time you had a Lay's chip? It's been a while for me.
It's been a couple months anyway. At this point, Gab's big fan of Lay's plain chips. And so they were in the house quite frequently.
They are delicious.
They are quite delicious. I'm down for either by itself or with a little bit of salsa and sour cream. It's also a great combo,
dude. Where it's at, the best chip on the planet is the kettle salt and pepper or salt and vinegar. Those kettle ones where they're like
the kettle cooked chips.
Kettle cooked chips.
Yeah.
That's the show. Kayla had to stop buying them because he used to go to Costco and buy like the big fucking bag of them.
Crush them.
We had to stop buying them because, dude, we'd eat the bag would be here, it'd be gone in 2 days. Like we eat the whole fucking bag.
I'm with you.
It's just they're so delicious and salty. Like my mouth is watering right now.
But also your mouth would get shredded eating an entire bag of salt and vinegar chips, let alone salt and vinegar kettle cooked chips, which are crunchy as all hell.
Shred it. I don't give a fuck.
Just massacre.
Just shred it my mouth up.
Brian and I, when we were young, playing the Final Fantasies and all the JRPGs, we always had lots of chips on hand, and a CD of Nelly playing in the background, as you would at that time.
Hell yeah.
And the amount of salt and vinegar chips and salt and vinegar seasoning on popcorn that was consumed in that period of time. My mouth felt like it had carpet.
When you said that, it just brought me back.
Yeah.
Brought me back to the time where video games were fun.
Simpler times, Jeff.
You know, when we were kids, teenagers,
Yes.
and we were playing PlayStation 1 on a modded PS, and we were just running through games.
Just crushing them.
Crushing
Dino
games,
Crisis, Alone in the Dark,
Dude, fun games, bro.
Parasite Eve,
JRPGs, you name it, we were...
Galarians.
Oof. I mean, your name is on fire right now. Just to turn on a game and not have any, like, expectations. Like, you're not going on YouTube to fucking watch reviews and videos or clips. There's no Twitch to, like, see how a game is. There was no jadedness. It was just like, oh, man, this game looks so cool. Let's turn it on and play it. Like, I don't really remember as a teenager popping in many games, if any, and going, this game's fucking shit. Let me turn this off because it's garbage.
There were only a couple that happened with that I can think of, younger.
Yeah, but I mean, like, I feel like I'm saying that more and more as the older I got, and it might be just because I'm just jaded now and it's not the same. But when you were saying sitting down with your boy, eating chips, like, it used to be fun to sit in the house on a hot summer day when you could be outside and you just in the fucking dark playing video games with your boy.
Yes.
And just drinking lots of fucking pop.
and playing video games.
Playing video games, farting up a storm in the basement.
Just shitting yourself.
And it was just fun. Like, it was, like, you just get lost in it.
Yes.
Fuck.
But, that was a time where the variety of games were a bit more broad. And the expectations were different. And the focus of game development was much more different. Oh boy, here we go.
All that's actually going to kill that all with this one
Is he
mighty
not
swoop.
Oh dear, he made the. Why would he scan where his turret was?
Oh god, it's all going to die.
He scanned where his.
Oof.
Wow, that's rough.
Oof.
And there goes the dropship.
Oof.
The hit squad, boys.
Oof.
Why did he scan where the turret was?
Oof.
He already has vision.
Yeah.
There.
Yeah. Oh my. No.
He was standing right outside the vision range in that corner. The one spot where he has no vision, and he scanned right in his vision.
Oof.
It didn't pan out for him.
No.
Oh, he's a little angry, retaliatory here, getting a few kills on these Marines because of those Hellbats putting in some work. Here comes a couple of pieces of the cavalry, but more than enough to hold off that.
This guy just got wrecked. I'm just going to throw it out there.
Cactus got fucked by a cactus.
Straight up.
Yeah.
Straight up. He is Shrek'd.
Yeah, that was bad. And his partner's not really ready to retaliate or anything. He's not even really ready to make much of a hold. We have 2 more nukes on the way, 2 more drop ships as well. Looks like he's getting ready to make another run. The Mutalisks, though, they could catch the drop ships. They could halt that pretty quick, but who knows whether or not that will come to fruition. All we know is that we just saw a massacre at that base.
Yep.
And he's out of this game now for a very long time. He probably just had to take a small loan of $1 million from Purple to get himself back on his feet.
Just a small loan.
Because I don't think he had enough money left over, and if he did, it was barely enough to try
I think
and
he
build
had
this
just
command
enough. I
center.
think he had like 450. Oh, yeah, there it is. He's got 30 left. So he had 430.
Yes.
So he had just enough to rebuild.
Why wouldn't he build that like closer to his partner's base down in the low ground instead of down?
Oh, Dan. Yeah, actually, that probably would have been a...
Because his base is already half mined out anyway, and
Yeah.
you know that the opponents have already found a way in to drop that. So unless you plan on plugging up that vision hole, you're not really serving yourself.
I mean,
anything.
worst case scenario, you can always lift it off and bring it over. But I mean, yeah, I'm with you on that. Purple hasn't really been doing much. He's just kind of been
building up
an army. He's doing a good job at creep spreading, and he's expanding. So I mean, there's that. He is on what, 3 hatch?
Yeah, here comes Red.
Red's coming, and
That's not enough to fight Purple. That Purple is gonna shit all over that.
Yes, unless he's even got an overseer, so he should be doubly okay here. Run.
He should really not be there.
Well, those mutas are going to kill the medevacs too. Oh, he's going to give up that position.
Well, there you have it. Wasn't much to turn that force back around. I mean, there was 15 Marines and a dream. And up here we have a couple of Liberators and another set of 15. They did a really good job with that nuke, but there hasn't really been a follow-up. I feel like if you're going to be using nukes, you need to pretty much be using that shit non-stop.
Yes, just and not all in one spot. I mean,
No, you gotta spread that around.
he needs
a bit.
to like drop one here, drop one here, drop one in the center. Just
You're just looking to catch some shit
yes.
and just keep your opponents on their toes all the time.
And at this point, I mean, Teal has next to nothing, and it has been like that, and will be like that for quite some time.
yes.
He just needs to go around and nuke.
Why
he
is
needs to do
Blue
a little
not
bit of damage, and
coming
then
with his partner
exactly,
here?
and then both of them just need to attack, and it'll be GG.
Bring those widow mines. Bring everything.
Yeah.
Just go down there, bury the mines, wait at the edge of the creek, get in together, stomp them, and win the game. Because Teal's out of it for God knows how long at this point. He's going to have a handful of units here, but really, I mean, my God. And Red's just attacking again on his own because Blue refuses to come and help him out.
Yeah, I don't know why. I mean, he is expanding here, and it's a crap ton of mules. I mean, the minerals, he's sitting on 1,100 of them. Red's sitting on about 500, so it's not terrible. But, yeah, interesting that Red is doing all the pushing, and Blue is just kind of sitting back, just trying to even the playing fields.
If even what he's doing at this point, I'm seeing him always producing BC. There you go. So Blue's getting into battle.
Well, that's a
cruiser.
great way to lose all your Liberators
Yeah.
and then run into an army you do not want to run into with all
Yeah,
those Banes.
Bad idea. Terrible life choice. You're going to lose a lot there. Wow, I would have just kept going.
I
with
would have
those
just went
mutas.
for it, yeah. The
just
mutas
go.
could have at least picked off the medevacs as they were running out.
Yeah, lots that could have been done there for sure. But hey, he turns back the forces once again.
Yeah, he got 3 libs out of
and
it.
really, he's working so that Teal can get back into the game. That's all he needs to do right now is just keep plugging away until Teal manages to get himself back on his feet. And at this point, he must only be a couple minutes away from getting to that point. I don't know what his mineral line is looking like right now, but I can tell you right now he'd be hard-pressed to be doing worse with his money than Blue.
Yep.
Blue now getting into 119 supply. I think most of it is becoming BCs. He's got another one on the way. I don't know how many BCs he has in general at this point in the game.
We are at just 2.
Okay, so not being particularly speedy about it, but he's getting there.
He's getting there.
He's
I mean,
getting there.
BCs do a lot of damage, so I mean, if he can just build up, I guess if Red can keep poking away, I mean, Teal is truly fucked. I mean, he does not have much at all.
The amount of banelings.
Wow, he just ran past that ghost.
Yikes.
It's not going to do much damage.
No.
He'll get like 2 drones, 1 drone.
Yeah.
That's it.
Like the
Spit it out, Adam.
I can't. My brain turned off, bro.
Okay.
My brain just turned off.
It happens.
It just turned off.
It happens, bro.
The podcast is done. I have no food in my body, and my brain's like, oh,
You know, one of these days, bro, you know what we're gonna do? We're just gonna do the close your eyes challenge, where we just close our eyes and cast.
I'll fall asleep.
Just
I'll
close.
straight up fall asleep if I close my eyes. What I was trying to say is the amount of banelings in this comp versus just the amount of pure bio that Red has right now. If Red engages even for a half a second on this creep, his ass is going to be 50 shades of grass.
It's gonna be melted.
It's going to be absolutely devastating. Those battle cruisers will come in handy sometime between now and
Christmas.
when I have children, but we don't know which is going to come before. He's just not in particular fucking, a big rush. I mean, even Purple's sitting on a lot of minerals and gas right now. He's working his way up. How he isn't maxed out yet is beyond me. We're 13 minutes into the match. He's lost like 2 muta in all these attacks, and he's still not maxed out. And he's got, 4 bases now?
Yep.
He didn't even have the common courtesy to give Teal the fucking safe second base to try and get back in the game. He's just decided that he's going to win this whole thing by himself.
Well, here we go.
Yeah.
I mean, he's got a chance here. If he can do a split, he's got a chance. A lot of those mutas are. Oh boy, here we go. It's gonna be
God.
close. There's one stim. He needs to stutter step. Or split up. One of the two. He's gonna take a big beating there.
And they're gone.
So there's quite a bit of mutas, but they're all not attacking together, and he needs to get the rest of his mutas there. I don't know why you're bringing them in
Maybe
by
kill
themselves
the
like
medevacs.
that. Oh god, there you go. I knew you could do it. I
There
mean,
you go.
it could have been.
That could have been,
been-
he
you
could have
could've-
twice as many muta
You
left.
really could have.
Good news is he has over 2,000 minerals and 500 gas, and so he's going to get right back into it. But the bad news is Blue now has like 5 or 6 BC.
He could just A move right now. It's game over.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's probably what's going to happen. He's gonna just A click, and the game will be over because I think Teal literally just gave up.
Is Teal just feeding his partner money? Is that all that's happening?
No, he's got 5 medevacs queued up.
Okay, that's,
4.
maybe cancel a couple of those and build a second starport. Maybe.
Maybe.
Well, Blue's moving on to the next base because he's finally decided that he's sitting on thousands of minerals is not enough. Purple is still trying to like get in and out to hold them at bay. He's doing the best that he possibly can, and credit to him, he did, wait appropriately and get rid of most of Red's forces with those Banelings, but unfortunately the Mutalisks took a big hit, and he's only going to be able to do so much with these Muta. He can do these hit and run tactics, he can keep this base down, but ultimately it's going to get to a point where Red and Blue are going to be pretty much maxed. And he's going to die immediately. Nope, that's nope.
You don't want to be there.
Nope. That's not the path you want to run across. You could have gone in any other direction. Pick a cardinal direction that is not directly over 300 Marines, and that was the right direction to go into.
Oh boy, he's going to lose these ones too. Watch.
They're unfortunately right over again. Just not great.
And it's gone.
Yeah, all those Marines bathing in the blood of Mutalisks as they march on towards an AMU victory. That is a lot of bio and more than enough BC to do
it's
the damage.
game.
That, unfortunately, Teal has only gotten around to continuously building medevacs. For what purpose, nobody will ever know. He's got 3 of them. He doesn't even have as many medevacs as Blue has BCs.
Nope. Muta's not going to cut it here.
No.
Fact, I'm not sure they'll kill 1 Marine.
No.
Rip.
Mass destruction.
Rip.
That's the game.
Rip.
Feeling bad for these Marines right now.
Rip.
That can't be good.
Game over.
Game over. There you have it. Well, hey, look, we saw nukes.
There's nukes.
Successful nukes.
Yep.
And you know what? I'm going to give props to Purple because I actually think he did perfectly fine. He had the right ideas. He was trying to do some, guerrilla tactics with his Muta, even though he just, got most of his army wiped out after defending versus Red's initial attack there.
Mm-hmm.
And Teal just basically laid over and died despite having 3,200 minerals and 1,000 gas. Unfortunate for Purple.
Well,
I think they could have won that game.
They really could have.
Because Blue refused to attack with Red when they could have just won like 4 or 5 times over, and gave Teal almost 8 full in-game minutes.
Yes.
To build anything.
And didn't. Rip.
Unfortunate for Purple.
Well, thank you so much, Samuel, for the support on Patreon.
Yes,
sending
shout
game.
out to Sam.
Once again, guys, if you want your game potentially casted, go ahead, head on over patreon.com/LikeTV. Link is in the description. We'll see you on the next one.
Peace.